We're gonna release the dogs?
We saw the wild boar a couple of times passing by. I hope they're gonna get him. And of course, we're gonna cook him and eat him with a lot of wine.
It's a storm coming, and I think we're gonna have to go back and drink and eat.
Basta.
Beautiful. They are absolutely gorgeous.
Eric!
Good to see you. I brought the spinach.
Oh, ravioli.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
It's extremely exciting to be in New York City and to run the restaurant, but you still need to come out and be inspired by nature. Whatever I'm absorbing right now here has an impact, and it's inspiring, and it will be translated into cooking later on when it will be the moment for me to create. On today's show, I'll introduce you to Vincent, Le Bernardin Saucier, and I'll share with you the importance of big flavors in cooking. We'll go on an amazing adventure to hunt wild boar in Tuscany and experience traditional Italian cuisine from the kitchen at Villa Bordoni. We'll end up in my own kitchen, and I'll show you that sauce is the foundation of flavor.
Money's so tight these days. When my husband got arrested, I didn't know if we could afford to get him out.
I needed someone I could trust, who could work with our budget.
Liberty Bail Bonds.
Hello.
As soon as I arrived, I knew I was in good hands.
¿Prefería usted hablar en español?
English is fine.
They offered us a flexible payment plan and gave generous discounts. They were fast, affordable,
Let's get your husband out of jail.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Daddy.
and they kept our family together.
Liberty Bail Bonds was there for us.
Liberty Bail Bonds, the affordable bail people.
Volunteer firefighters respond to emergencies, but they can't do it alone. You can help. As a volunteer, you'll learn how to fight fires and save lives. California needs your help. Volunteer today to become an emergency responder. Every generation has its heroes. Yours is no different. Do you have what it takes? Call 1-800-FIRELINE and volunteer today.
What does it take to get to the top of the cooking world, and how do the great ones stay there? Chef's Story brings you into the minds of the greatest culinary geniuses of our time. From foie gras to fast food, from Vegas glitz to New York glamour, it's a multi-course feast of conversation that will whet your appetite. Join me, Dorothy Hamilton, for some tasty talk, only on Chef's Story.
I knew that it was going to be a challenge to serve what I thought of as Spanish food in New York. You're from 78th and 3rd Avenue. Like, what do you know about paella?
How did you teach yourself?
By making colossal mistakes and learning from them.
When I see a tomato to them, because I just want to use that tomato a different way than we've been using it for the past 5,000 years.
In a fancy restaurant in a chicken, we're gonna serve you the breast. You're not even gonna see the bone. You don't even know that the chicken had bone. You kind of lose a little bit this rusticity of flavor and just simplicity.
I specifically remember this constant quest of trying to make the right risotto for my father, which he loved, with long grain rice. Oh. It wasn't happening.
What's the relationship between a chef and a sous chef?
Well, from chef's point of view, it's good, and from sous chef point of view, it's horrible.
The advice that I give to young cooks all the time is that you gotta get your own voice, so that when I taste your food, I know it's your food.
There is a common denominator, and you know, for me, it's big flavors. If you like bland food, you can't eat in my restaurant.
You're closer to some of the people you work with than any family members or friends.
I am not afraid to be who I am. I have a commitment to a culture, and I am a conduit for a culture.
Let's face it, cooking is chemistry. But we don't cook by chemistry. We cook by the taste buds, by the feeling, by the heart.
So are you ready to cook for us?
I am ready.
Okay, all right, let's go cook. Who is America's greatest chef? You be the judge when the stars of the stove join me, Dorothy Hamilton, for the best food talk on TV. Chef's Story, only on public television.
Hi, I'm Chris Kimball. Welcome to America's Test Kitchen. We test recipes hundreds of times, so you only have to make them once.
Today on America's Test Kitchen, we're taking on a true American classic with a twist. All beef meatloaf. How does Julia skip the pork and veal in traditional meatloaf recipes and still produce a juicy, flavorful loaf? Ever hear of a Bostwick consistometer? Jack Bishop in the Taste Lab has, and uses it, as he puts Chris to the challenge of choosing America's Test Kitchen's #1 brand of ketchup. What next? An easy recipe for stovetop skillet potatoes that frees up the oven and produces creamy interiors with a crisp and crusty outer layer. It's America's Test Kitchen. From the test kitchens of Cook's Illustrated magazine, discover the secrets of America's foremost food testers and tasters. Today on America's Test Kitchen.